My name is Yu Araki. I'm 29 years old. I work as a chef at a restaurant. My mother used to work as a chef, so cooking is my life's passion. It's hard work, but I'm very happy when customers are happy with my cooking. But my personal life is not going so well. I'm home. Hidomi, what are you looking at?
I can't believe how little you're getting paid this month, too.
Hidomi was a classmate of mine from high school. We didn't have much to do with each other back then, but we started dating when we became university students. I'm currently living with her, but she's been complaining a lot about how much money I make these days. Did you look at my paycheck again?
You're almost in your 30s and you're making $3 million a year. It's unbelievable!
But what can I do? You know the salary isn't that high in the restaurant business, right?
I've had enough of this. Please break up with me.
What? Are you kidding me? We were supposed to get married!
I've been sick of you being poor and a cooking geek for years.
No way!
I've already packed my things, so I'll be gone by tomorrow.
What? Wait, Hidomi! The next day, Hidomi really disappeared from my life. I would occasionally think of Hidomi, but tried to forget about it by switching my mind to cooking. Then a few months later...
Good evening. Wait, Arakai?
Welcome. Wait,
Don't you remember? I'm Misato Sayama. We were in the same class in high school.
What? Sayama-san? Sayama-san was an all-around athlete, a good student, and the student body president in high school. What a surprise! I didn't expect her to be so pretty. At the time, she had dark hair and wore glasses, so I didn't notice at all.
Long time no see. You work here?
Yeah. What about you, Sayama-san?
I'm in the sales department of Sky Holdings.
What? That major company in the seasoning industry? That's amazing! I've always thought Sayama-san was an elite. Oh yeah, what can I get for you?
Can I have the chef's whimsical steak?
Yes, one moment please.
It's so good!
Really?
The meat is so tender. The spices are just right. Oh, I could eat this endlessly.
I'm so happy. This dish was my idea.
You're not thinking of going independent?
I mean, I'd love to, but I'm still not good enough. I can't do it.
Well, you'll never know until you try.
But
I think you can do it. Ever since the high school festival.
Speaking of which, I proposed my own curry store. And it passed. But I regretted it later and thought, they won't eat my curry. I remember I consulted Sayama-san, who was the president at that time.
Don't assume you can't do it. Be more confident.
Don't assume. It's a simple phrase, but it resonates strongly in my heart. So I was even more determined than usual. The resulting curry was more successful than I expected, and became a bit of a specialty at the school festival.
Don't assume it's impossible to go independent, okay?
I really feel like I can do it when you say so, Sayama-san. Okay, I might take the first step then.
I'll support you all the way.
Then I went independent and set up my own restaurant, Etoile. At first, sales were not good because there were no regular customers. But thanks to Sayama-san's sales techniques, which she learned in the sales department, the restaurant became popular within a few years. And then, I need to make a firm policy that will determine the future. And if things continue to go well, we might be able to open a second store.
Wait, it's you.
Hidomi? Why are you here? And that guy?
It's been a while. Actually, I married this guy.
Is this the ex-boyfriend? Hi, I'm Sugisuke Hanataka.
His parents own a fancy French restaurant, and he's the chef.
And I was put in charge of a new restaurant. But I heard that this place was even more popular, so I came here on a date to do a little research.
But you're running a fancy restaurant? That's hilarious. You can't afford it?
They're alike. In a way, they're perfect for each other. I don't know what kind of mistake you're making, but this is my restaurant.
Huh? Stop making jokes that aren't funny. Then why are you sitting here?
It's my store. I'm just waiting for someone to come in, because it's still a little slow at the moment. That's a lame excuse.
He's telling the truth. How can you say that? I mean, who are you? Would you recognize me if I said Misato Sayama? Huh? Sayama? Are you that dull girl with glasses? You looked nothing like you did back then. It's been a while. Looks like you haven't changed, though. What are you doing here? Because the company I work for, Scat Holdings and Etoile, do business with each other. We're going to have a meeting today, and we are going to discuss it over a meal.
What? Scott Holdings is the top company in the seasoning industry!
I can't believe you have a contract with such a big company. How much do you make a year?
30 million yen last I checked. Why do you ask?
That's more than we make! How? Arakai's restaurant is highly rated, not only for its food, but also for its honest customer service.
Well, if I put my mind to it, I could overtake this place!
That's right! Sugisuke will be on Master Chef next month.
What? Master Chef? The show is a cooking tournament held every year at this time of the year, where the best chefs in the country gather to show off their skills in front of a panel of judges, based on a specified theme. The show has been on the air for decades, and its popularity is still going strong. If you win, it will be a good advertisement for your restaurant, so everyone works with an extraordinary sense of urgency. Actually, I'm going to be on that show too. What? Why? My mother was a chef, and she wanted to win, but she never achieved her dream. She taught me how to enjoy cooking, and I want to give back.
Huh. Sugisuke's more skilled than you.
That's right. My restaurant's been around since my grandfather's time. You can't compete with an experienced man like me.
Oh, what are you guys talking about? Are you from the future? What are you talking about? Of course not. Then why don't you stop making assumptions? You'll never know unless you try.
I've been a chef for a long time. I know what I'm talking about. Don't assume I can't. Huh? It's true that my restaurant is not an established one, but I'm still proud to be a chef. So let's play fair.
What is that?
Let's get out of here. We're never coming back. Those guys. What were they doing here?
Who knows? Let's just start the meeting.
Yeah. I've got a private room in the back. Let's go there. The theme specified for this program is curry, right?
Yes, that's right. And our president has been chosen as a judge.
Wow. The pressure's getting to be huge. As I recall, the president has a bit of a special passion when it comes to spices. That's why Scott Holdings focuses on spices.
Where did your confidence go? You can win, Arakai. I'll help you as much as I can.
Sayama-san, thanks. Then the raging days began. I spent my days off and closing time making curry in preparation for the competition. What do you think?
It's delicious, but I don't know if the president who is so picky about curry will like it or not.
I see. Then what should I do?
People think that the spice is the most important part of curry. But I think the soup, which is the base, is the most important part.
That's right. Then let's use that. Sayama-san, wait a second. I went to the kitchen and put an ingredient in the curry. Try this.
This? Oh, it tastes just like the one at the school festival.
That's right. I added seafood to the base of the curry that time. Everyone who tasted it raved about how delicious it was.
Delicious! This will please the president.
Sayama-san, thanks to you, I remember the seasoning from back then. Thanks.
That's not true. It's because of your skill. I knew it. Your seriousness, sincerity, and good cooking skills haven't changed. I respect you. Whoa, Arika-kun, are you okay? Water?
What's that smile? It's too cute. I thought my heart was going to jump out of my chest. We continued our research, and the day finally arrived. I'm getting kind of nervous.
Don't worry, Arakai. You've worked so hard to get this far.
I guess you're right. If you say so, it's no mistake.
I'll be cheering for you from the audience seat. Well then, good luck.
Okay, I'm off.
Wait, you're really going to compete?
You still have that sarcastic laugh. But I'm not going to lose. That's right. It's an honor to be able to test my ability.
Don't get too carried away.
I won't lose for sure.
Yeah, go ahead and cry your eyes out later.
You're really going to compete, are you? Oh, hello. It's better for your own good to sit this one out. I've already made up my mind. Let's give each other our all, fair and square. I'm gonna make you speechless for sure. I don't care what he says. I'm just going to show my abilities to the fullest. But the moment I entered the studio, an unbelievable scene was waiting for me. No way! My spices! What the hell is this? Who did this? What should we do? The show's about to start! You're done. Is he the culprit? Maybe he did it on purpose to disqualify me.
Oh no, Harikai! Well, it looks like Zugisuke's plan worked, huh? You guys! That's right. We're going to punish the ex-poor man who's getting ahead of himself.
This is not good. Maybe you should sit this one out, Araki-san. How deliberate. It's hopeless to make curry like that. But that doesn't mean he should sit it out. I'm going to enter. What? Are you sure? You only have a few spices left. But what I have on hand will suffice. If you call yourself a chef, you must be able to overcome such an accident. If you insist, I have no right to stop you now. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And so the battle began. If it was the old me, I would have run away immediately. But thanks to Sayama-san's words, never assume, I had the courage to stand up. A samurai takes up the challenge with a sword. I'll go into battle with a kitchen knife instead of a sword. Let's give that guy who thinks he's won a big blow! And so, we had finally finished making the curry and eagerly awaited the fateful moment. It's finally my turn. Please, God, I beg of you. It's delicious! The seafood broth adds a nice accent, doesn't it? It matches perfectly with the spices. I'm amazed that with just a few ingredients, he could create such a rich flavor! And the winner is Araki Yu-san! Let's give him a big round of applause! I can't believe it. I actually won! It's not a dream, right? Now, Araki-san, would you like to say a few words? I was able to come this far because of everyone who supported me. Thank you so much. Amidst the warm applause, my heart was as hot as freshly made curry. Hey! How come you managed to win?
This messes up our plans.
Deceiving people like that? It's beyond shameless. Shut up! You must have cheated somehow!
There's no way you could win with just those ingredients. That's Arakai's true ability. What? No matter what accidents happen, he can come up with a solution and create delicious dishes. That's a real chef for you.
Wouldn't it have been better to compete fairly and squarely, instead of resorting to such methods? I'm a skilled chef, you know! I won't hesitate to use any means necessary to win! If you're truly skilled, isn't that more of a reason not to cheat?
What? It's because you participated that we lost.
That's right! If you weren't here, I would have won!
Is that so? I think even with Arikai-kun, you would have lost with your current skills, don't you think?
Why don't you brush up on your cooking skills before you start hurting people? You should admit that your current behavior is shameful to you as a human being before being a chef. But stop getting ahead of yourself!
I don't care if your place goes out of business. Ugh. We'll have to report this to the show.
What? Isn't it enough that we beat them to a pulp?
But if it happens again, the quality of the show will suffer. And it won't be good for the other contestants.
That's true.
I recorded that conversation earlier, so let's go report it right away.
We later reported that the incident was the work of Hanataka, based on audio evidence. They were both given a stern warning and banned from future appearances on the show. And the incident quickly became public knowledge, and the restaurant closed its doors. Of course, their parents cut them off, and they became homeless. Meanwhile, at my store, here you go, spicy curry with seafood. After winning the first prize, the restaurant became even more popular by word of mouth, and is now crowded with many customers. The restaurant staple is the curry we made for the show. I'm still working with my employees to serve delicious food to our customers. And on my day off from work...
Delicious! Arakai, your curry is the best!
Thanks. I'm glad you like it.
But I feel bad that you're treating me for free.
Don't worry about it. I wouldn't have won if it weren't for you. I just wanted to thank you in some way. Seriously, you're so dependable and kind, Sayama-san. You haven't changed since high school.
That's because I wanted to help you because you're special to me.
What?
Actually, I've been in love with you ever since high school.
What? Really? I didn't notice at all.
During the school festival, when I saw you working so hard to make curry, my heart was stolen.
I didn't know.
Are you embarrassed? Oh, you're so cute.
Hey, don't tease me.
So, how do you feel, Arakai?
Actually, I'm secretly attracted to you too. I'm so glad we both have feelings for each other. But are you sure you're okay with me? I don't think I can make you happy.
Hey!
Don't assume, right?
Besides, happiness is something we can make together, you know? So what do you say? Will you go out with me?
Of course. I'm looking forward to it. A new love story is about to begin. We will weave that first page together.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. And don't forget to check out our other episodes too. According to my calculations, you are about to like and subscribe to our videos. Thank you for watching. See you next time.